Hi guys. Okay, I kind of wish I had bought this book because it was actually really, really good. I didn't buy it initially when I saw it um, at Barnes and Noble a couple months ago. However, the thing is, it was like really good. And I got it from the library and yeah, I wish I could have bought it. Why is my thing moving? Um, I'm talking about Everything We Know. I mean, wow, I just totally butchered that. Everything We Never Knew by Julianne Hough and Goodlett. That's what it looks like. Get the hardcover. I think there's only a hardcover. Anyways, this book was really, really good. So, spoilers alert. Spoiler alert. I can't talk right now. It's like still really early. Spoiler alert. The main character is named Lexi, and basically she has I guess you could call it like a spiritual awakening, and she's basically tired of her job. Like, she's excelling really, really well, but I think she's just like over it. Like, she's just not happy doing it anymore. And her job is like in real estate. And she was at an award show. This is how the book starts. She's at an award show and she sees like this dark cloud over this person. And she's just like so distracted by it that she kind of like butchers her speech when she wins this award of like being like the best at real estate or whatever in her firm. And then that's basically where it all like happens. Like, her abilities start to show up, and this whole book is basically about her journey of her spiritual abilities um, coming to fruition, coming to effect, and her like managing how to like use them and stuff like that, and how they affect her life and everyone's lives. So it turns out that that person was never there at the award show. That person was someone that was about to die, or they were basically dying at the time that she was seeing that person at the audience, if that makes sense. Because come to find out later on after the award show, that same guy had drowned um, in the water at the lake or whatever. And so she just found it really, really weird and like bizarre that she saw him at the thing, and then she's like, she was seeing ghosts or something. That's what she thought initially, right? So then she goes, conveniently, they have like a psychic in the same like street that they work, or the same street that she lives in. I don't remember. But her friends kind of like tease the psychic that she's like woo woo and like just trying to take people's money or whatever. But then Lexi seeks the help of the psychic because she doesn't know who else to look for help for these abilities, because she knows something's up. And so she goes to Bea, which is the name of the psychic. And Bea like kind of already knows what's going on. She can kind of perceive it in Lexi's aura, kind of. And so the story takes a deep dive into people's auras and how they affect your life, and not just your aura, how it affects your life, but how certain ties and emotions and memories affect your aura, which impact your life drastically. So Lexi's character starts to see everyone's aura very, very, very crystal clear. Like, she can see blocks in people's energy fields. She can see all kinds of like distortions and like pains. But what's really cool about her abilities, though, and makes her stand out, is that whenever she touches like your energy field or like taps into it, she literally absorbs into her brain the memories of what's causing your blocks or what's causing your distortions in your energy field. And I thought that was really, really cool. So the whole book is about her managing how to control her abilities. And of course, her partner for life, Shane, is like the only one that is the most not on board with this. And he really likes her as a partner because he believes that they are the same person, just in different bodies, obviously. But that's why he gets along with her so well, and that's why things work out so well. But now that this is now an impeding factor in the relationship, he feels very detached from her, and he like yells at her, and he is just very cold to her, because he doesn't want to accept that this is real, and he feels that the psychic is like manipulating her and using her for like money and blah blah blah. But I don't even think Lexi pays her, the psychic, anything, to be honest. um but anyways, um it like made me cry because it there were so many parts where she heals the wounds of her friends and her family by just using her spiritual abilities. She taps into certain memories. She helps them tap into certain memories because everyone's going through like hardship, kind of. Well, certain people are going through kind of like a internal hardship of not clearing the, I would say like clearing the karma of certain past events that have been blocking their energy field. So she helps them with that, with the help of the psychic, with her teachings, kind of. And everyone is just so happy that she's able to heal them. She realizes that that's what she's here to do. She's a healer, so she like quits her job. She was gonna quit it anyways because her coworker was poaching her client. And there's like a rule for that in the firm that there's like you're not allowed to do that. But then when she brings it up to like the big boss, he like doesn't really want to talk about it in the public space. He wants to talk about it in private. And she's like, I really don't care that you want to talk about it in private. You can talk about it in private with someone else because I quit. And so he was like, are you sure like if I like I'm gonna like check on this and make sure everything's okay. Like, are you sure if everything's okay? Like, what if I give you like a raise, blah, blah, blah. She's like, yeah, I don't care. Like, I'm leaving. She had already made up her mind that she was not going back to the job. She starts her own like, how do I say it? Like her own classes, inside the psychic shop towards the end of the book. And she starts healing a lot of random people. And, she is surprised that even her husband, I don't know if it's her husband or her boyfriend, I forget, but her husband or her boyfriend ends up showing up for the thing, because after it takes the entirety of the book for him to become convinced, what happens is Lexi realizes that you need to have people's permission to access their energy field and to heal them. So she was trying to do that with Shane, but it wasn't working out. Like, she made it worse because he had agreed initially, but he didn't know what he was agreeing to. So I don't know. That caused it to make his energy field even worse. But what was cool, but let me backtrack really quick. The guy that was poaching her clients, he like sent her like really bad negative energy, and she literally felt it. And so like she like lifted up her shirt and she saw like a fist, like a bald fist mark into her skin from just the energetic attack that the coworker sent her. She's like really sensitive to energy, and so that's kind of how she realized how powerful people's emotions are. Like, it's really, really powerful, and it affects your life. Come to find out at the very end, the reason why Shane, her boyfriend or her husband, was being so weird about all this was because it traces back to a attachment love relationship style that he has. So he has like trauma with with him thinking that his parents were leaving, and so he has an attachment disorder, kind of, or an attachment style for relationships. He told Lexi that this whole time he was scared that she was going to leave him, and he can't handle like being alone. Like, he can't handle the thought of her leaving him. So he has that attachment style. And so that's kind of where the root was, and that was the whole solution for solving his energetic field block that he had, because that was the root of his problem, was that he has a abandonment like issues or abandonment trauma. So that's where that came from, and that's why he was like being very weird to her and acting very weird. It's better when you read it than when I'm explaining it, but that was the gist of it, and it was really, really good. I really liked it a lot. I wish I could have bought it. So that is Everything We Never Knew by Julianne Hough and Ellen Goodlett. I really, really liked it. I don't know what else to say about it other than I really, really liked it, and I wish I could have bought it so I can just have it in my library forever. So if you like that kind of stuff, I really recommend you read it because it was such a healing book to read. I don't know how else to explain it, but it was healing to read. I enjoyed it a lot.